So 23 spacewalks in 2007. Now, that really did surprise me, how few spacewalks these people supposedly are having. Now, because when operating big machines or any kind of kit like that, particularly something like a space station, which is supposedly the size of a football field, you'd have to do visible checks daily.
G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Yes, I know, level Earth observer yet again. Look, I know he's a little bit easy, but he's also a little bit special. Well, this video is just another piece of nonsense from Adam. I guess Angry Welshman, Mr. Sensible, Arctic Reflections, Huge Jars, and Where's Wally are all starting to get in his head.
Thought I'd just address the barrage of so-called globe videos debunking me reference this rocket in Freefall. I mean, if these people honestly think 20 ton can slow itself down in Freefall just because of air resistance, based on that rocket design as well, look at the shape of it, then you guys really are insane.
Adam once more is asking questions, hoping that he won't get answers. It's a bit like Namibia. You ever going to do something about Namibia, Adam? We're still waiting for the bad day.
So please, if you're able to identify this bit of land that takes up this massive bit of the supposed spinning globe Earth, please can you let me know in the comments section, because I cannot find that landmass, as I've stated previously in the other video.
Or what slows down a falling booster?
I want to know what's reduced the speed of this thing by 2,000 miles an hour in Freefall. Please explain that.
Drag, Adam. You know, the thing that you're in every weekend?
Oh, chaps. You didn't even have a practical reference. I want to see a practical demonstration of that.
I guess I can't put a 200-foot crane on top of that rocket, can I? No, I can't. But, you know, if we look to nature, sometimes nature gives us practical demonstrations of exactly that. An object hitting the atmosphere, slowing down, all by itself. No human intervention necessary. Boom. Literally.
I don't entirely know exactly what's going on.
Well, it's good to see that Adam is getting a bit worried by the ISS, as it does single-handedly kill the whole flat Earth fantasy stone dead. Well, it seems that Adam does realise that complex machinery does need maintenance, and that's about the only thing he gets right in this whole video. Well, the first point, Adam, is that the ISS is actually built to last. It's not built to a budget. You know that $80 million a day that you're always whinging about? Well, some of that goes to get me the absolute best and make it better versions of any piece of gear that they put up there, because they may not be able to get to it quickly to fix it or bring it back. And even with all of that, they still have to actually go outside a fair bit and fix things. That is true. Oh, okay, you did get 2 points right. Well, Adam, keep this up. Okay, well that's true, but for one thing. So Adam, they have cranes, right? Lightning round, Adam, for $100. How many cranes are there attached to the ISS? 1, 2, 3? More? The Remote Manipulator System, JREMS. So this is a 10-meter long robotic arm for moving experiments from inside the airlock on the Japanese experimental module to the outside deck and back again. Can you see that little deck there, Adam? Then there is the Strela, the Russian ones, and there's 4 of those. 4 Russian-built cargo cranes used during EVAs to move cosmonauts and components around the exterior of the Soviet-Russian module. And the next one is the Canadarm. Yeah, I got the pronunciation right this time. The Canadarm is the big bad boy. It's called the Mobile Servicing System, MMS, and it's a robotic system on board the International Space Station. And I guess the clue for you, Adam, is in the name. It's the Mobile Servicing System. Guess what it does, Adam? So these cranes or manipulator arms are designed to move things around. Many of these experiments that come up to the International Space Station have all standard mounts and connectors, so they can be remotely removed and grabbed from, say, the bottom of the Japanese soda can in storage, and then moved to the experimental bay. No spacewalk needed. So do you think that having a huge robotic arm with a camera on the end would do? Canadarm can easily be commanded to move wherever it needs to around the ISS, and each of its ends can be used as anchor points while the other carries out various tasks. The anchoring end must be secured to the power data grapple fixture, These fixtures are located at a number of key points on the station's outer structure along the truss. Each grapple fixture provides a data connection, a power connection, and a video connection, which means that the Canadarm Canadarm 2 can walk end over end, connecting to these fixtures in turn as it travels along the exterior of the ISS. I did not know that, and this is why I love ripping into Adam, because I learn things too. And let's not forget that the robotics can be, and often are, remotely operated from the ground. No ISS crews are even needed. So let's have a look at this video. Wow, do you see this, Adam? What is that out there on the arm? Could that be a video camera? So, do you think that a video camera on a fixed arm would provide just as good an image as the drone that you said would be enough to make you happy? Of course it would. Well, there's one very good reason, though, not to use drones. Because as the drone needs to move around freely in space, it needs some sort of thrust. And to do that, it needs some sort of propellant. And to do that, it's going to spray propellant all over the place. Now, many of the experiments on board are all about the vacuum, because guess what? That's a unique thing that they want to study there. And this is why approaching craft have to be very careful when they approach and depart. And often why they are outside the 200-meter keep-out zone, or come up only part way, and the arm grabs them and brings them in the rest. Because what you don't want to do is spray propellant and contaminants all over your scientific experiments. And of course, now that you mentioned drones, it's brought one thing to mind, Adam. How come you're so critical of things like the ISS and the New Shepard, yet you go full attaboy on Mitchell from Australia's drone hover video, and he was faking that, and you missed it? How is that, Adam? How is it you can't even spot a drone being faked, yet you think you are good enough to spot something in space, which is something a lot more tricky and scientific and technical than just a silly old drone in Australia? So much for your good sniff test ability, Adam. You totally missed it, and you went full attaboy, and you went down with that ship too, Adam, along with your mate No Fanfare and all the rest of them. And talk about not passing the sniff test. Adam, you aren't seriously suggesting that this star in the middle of the moon is anything other than just somebody poking holes in a piece of canvas, you know, like what you suggest reality is? Man, are you so back to front that you can't spot that? I saw this and I didn't even take it seriously. I thought, oh, he's just having a laugh. Surely not. Surely your sniff test isn't that broken, Adam. Sorry guys. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and if you like it, give me a click and a like and a subscribe, and we might find some more people we can provide an auxiliary outlet for the distal end of their alimentary canal.
Biggest pantomime footage. Pantomime world, pantomime curtain, pantomime off, pantomime artist, pantomime spinning, pantomime artist, triggered pantomime artist, pantomimes, pantomime reality, pantomime footage for the NASA pantomime company, pantomime ball, metro jetpack pantomime for the Globe pantomime company, Globe pantomime jetpack pantomime jetpack pantomime.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.